Today, we're diving into Grandma's 20 tried and true ways to use castor oil that can absolutely change your life. If you've been dealing with everything from stubborn constipation and dry heels to thinning hair and chapped lips, castor oil might just become your new go-to remedy. We'll break down practical hacks you can start using right away, plus share a few insider tips Grandma passed down through the years. Number 1, relieve constipation. Castor oil's well-known laxative effect comes from a compound called ricinoleic acid, which stimulates the muscles in your intestines to contract. Many adults say that taking 1 to 2 teaspoons on an empty stomach helps get things moving within 6 to 8 hours. Mixing it with warm water or juice can improve the taste and make the process gentler on your stomach. Some people find it beneficial for those occasional bouts of constipation when a quick fix is needed, but they also suggest not making it a habit so you don't become too reliant on it. There's plenty of talk online about how this approach works well, though it's always wise to keep your overall diet rich in fiber for regularity. Grandma swears this is an effective natural solution that's been passed down through generations whenever digestion feels stuck. Number 2, strengthen thinning hair. When hair starts looking thinner, especially around the hairline or crown, castor oil can be a secret weapon. The oil contains a hefty dose of fatty acids that nourish your scalp and protect hair strands, helping them stay thick and resilient. A popular method involves warming a little oil in your hands and massaging it into the scalp for 5 to 10 minutes. The massage boosts blood flow to hair follicles, giving them a healthy wake-up call. Many folks leave the oil on overnight, but if you're in a hurry, at least 30 minutes can also be beneficial. Washing it out might require 2 rounds of shampoo to get rid of the residue. Discussions on adult health forums often mention doing this once or twice a week. Noticing results over time, gradually thicker, shinier hair with reduced breakage. Some add a few drops of lavender or rosemary essential oil for added scalp benefits, but Grandma says castor oil alone works just fine. Number 3, soften cracked heels. Dry, cracked heels can be embarrassing and uncomfortable, especially if you wear sandals or spend a lot of time on your feet. Castor oil can help by delivering a strong dose of moisture to tough, dry skin. The trick is to soak your feet in warm water for about 10 minutes, then pat them dry. Immediately apply a thick layer of castor oil to your heels, focusing on any cracks or rough spots. Put on clean socks to hold the oil in place and prevent messes, then let the oil work its magic overnight. By morning, you'll notice softer, smoother skin, and consistent use can eventually repair even the most stubborn cracks. Adult lifestyle bloggers love this hack for its simplicity and budget-friendly approach. Grandma insists it beats buying specialized foot creams, which can be pricey and loaded with chemicals. Number 4, shine leather goods. Many people are surprised to learn castor oil can bring dull leather products back to life. That old purse, worn-out wallet, or scuffed pair of shoes can look almost new again with just a bit of effort. Put a small amount of castor oil on a soft cloth and rub it into the leather in gentle, circular motions. Let it sit for about 15 minutes so the oil can penetrate and hydrate the material. Then, use a clean cloth to buff off any excess oil, leaving behind a subtle shine that also helps prevent cracks. This technique works on leather furniture too. Just test a tiny spot first to make sure the color won't be altered. Adults who favor eco-friendly cleaning methods often praise this approach for its simplicity. Grandma also notes that castor oil's thicker consistency lasts longer than lighter oils, so you don't have to reapply as often. Number 5, strengthen nails and cuticles. Castor oil's nourishing fatty acids don't just help hair, they can also be a game changer for weak nails that tend to chip or peel. Simply place a drop of castor oil on each nail, then massage it into the nail bed and cuticles. Some people like to do this before bedtime, so the oil has several hours to absorb. Others rinse it off after about 30 minutes if they need to get on with their day. Either way, doing this a few times a week provides moisture and vitamins that can help nails grow stronger. Adult beauty enthusiasts mention pairing this habit with a quality hand cream to boost results. Grandma's tip is to carry a small vial of castor oil in your purse or pocket so you can apply it whenever you have a spare moment. Number 6, boost eyelash and eyebrow growth. For those who'd like to see fuller lashes and brows, castor oil might be the natural alternative to expensive serums. Its high concentration of ricinoleic acid and vitamin E can nourish hair follicles, potentially encouraging new growth. Dip a clean mascara wand or cotton swab into the oil, then carefully apply it to your lashes and brows. You can do this at night and gently wash it off in the morning. Be sure to keep it away from your eyes, as getting oil in them can be irritating. Many adults share success stories of thicker brows and more defined lashes after several weeks of consistent use. Grandma loves this trick as a budget-friendly solution, reminding everyone that patience is crucial since hair growth doesn't happen instantly. Number 7, remove warts and skin tags. Warts and skin tags can be stubborn and sometimes embarrassing, but castor oil's antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties may help them fade. By applying a dab of castor oil directly onto the wart or skin tag at least twice a day, you soften the tissue so that it weakens and can eventually fall off on its own. Some prefer to cover the area with a bandage after applying the oil to keep it from rubbing off. It's a gradual process. Some folks say it takes a week or two for small growths, or up to several weeks for larger ones. Adult skincare forums often mention that persistence is key. Grandma says this method is much gentler than freezing or other painful removal procedures, especially for sensitive spots. Number 8, treat dandruff and itchy scalp. Dandruff can make you self-conscious, particularly if you love wearing dark shirts that show every little flake. Castor oil stands out because it has antifungal properties that can tackle the root cause of dandruff. Plus, it provides extra moisture to a dry, irritated scalp. Warm a small amount of the oil in your palms and massage it into the scalp for about 5 to 10 minutes. Some people like to leave it overnight, but a half-hour session can also work if you're short on time. Afterward, wash thoroughly with shampoo. Sometimes a double wash might be necessary to remove all oil. Adults who've tried it say that with regular use, this approach can keep flakes under control and make hair softer. Grandma is convinced that the thorough scalp massage also improves circulation, leading to healthier hair overall. Number 9, treat chapped lips. Chapped lips can be extremely uncomfortable, and many lip balms have synthetic ingredients that some adults want to avoid. Castor oil is a natural alternative packed with emollient properties that soothe dryness. Applying a small drop directly to the lips works wonders to lock in moisture. You can reapply throughout the day as needed, and some even put on a thicker layer before bed. By morning, lips feel softer and less prone to cracking. Grandma points out that you might not even need to buy separate lip care products once you discover how well castor oil works for everyday hydration. Number 10, ease joint pain. Stiff or aching joints can be a real challenge, whether it's from arthritis, an old injury, or just the effects of an active adult lifestyle. Castor oil helps by penetrating deep into the skin, where it may reduce inflammation thanks to its ricinoleic acid content. The typical routine involves warming a small amount of the oil, massaging it onto the affected area in circular motions, then covering it with a warm compress for about 20 minutes. Some people do this daily or whenever they have a flare-up. The gentle heat boost increases blood flow, which can provide even more relief. Grandma says this is a good option for those who want to avoid too many over-the-counter products, although some folks combine it with standard treatments for an extra dose of comfort. Number 11, create a natural anti-frizz hair serum. If you battle frizzy hair that refuses to behave, castor oil might help you tame those flyaways. Applying a few drops, just a few, to damp or dry hair can lock in moisture and give your strands a sleek, polished look. The oil's fatty acids form a protective coating around each hair shaft, which smooths the cuticle and fights humidity. Make sure not to overdo it though, or you'll wind up with a greasy feel. A tiny bit rubbed between your palms and applied to the ends is often enough. Adult beauty enthusiasts praise this for saving them from constantly buying pricey serums packed with chemicals. Grandma notes that it works exceptionally well for curly hair, as it boosts shine and manageability without leaving harsh residues. Number 12, heal minor cuts and wounds. Small nicks and scrapes are part of life, but no one enjoys those open little wounds that can sting. Castor oil's antimicrobial and soothing properties offer a gentle way to protect the area and support healing. Start by cleaning the wound with mild soap and water. Then apply a thin layer of castor oil before covering it with a bandage or gauze. The oil helps keep the wound moist, which can speed up healing and minimize scarring. Adult first aid discussions often recommend reapplying daily. And note that castor oil doesn't typically irritate the skin like some chemical ointments might. Grandma suggests continuing until a firm scab or clear skin forms, so you get the full benefits. Number 13, treat fungal infections. Fungal issues like athlete's foot or ringworm can be stubborn, causing red, itchy patches that just won't go away. Castor oil contains natural compounds that combat the growth of various fungi. Applying a few drops to the problem spot 2 or 3 times a day and covering it if possible can help the oil penetrate deeply. Some folks mix in a pinch of baking soda for extra oomph. Because fungal infections can spread easily, consistency is crucial. Keep using the oil for at least a week or 2 after the symptoms vanish to ensure you've tackled the root cause. Adult health boards mention that this approach can be gentler on sensitive skin than more potent antifungal creams. Grandma emphasizes patience, as natural remedies usually require consistent effort to show results. Number 14, remove corns and calluses. Prolonged friction or pressure on your feet can lead to thickened skin that forms corns or calluses. Castor oil's thick texture helps soften these hardened areas, making them easier to manage. Often, people apply a generous amount of the oil to the corn or callus, cover it with a bandage or sock, and leave it overnight. In the morning, using a pumice stone to gently exfoliate can reveal softer, healthier skin underneath. Adult foot care guides often mention repeating this process daily for best results. Grandma says this beats many over-the-counter corn removers, as it doesn't burn or irritate surrounding skin. Number 15, improve acne-prone skin. It might seem counterintuitive to put oil on acne, but many adults who've struggled with breakouts find castor oil surprisingly helpful. It has antimicrobial properties that can fight bacteria while balancing natural oil production. The usual routine is to cleanse the face, then massage a few drops of castor oil onto affected areas. Some people leave it on overnight. Others rinse after 20 to 30 minutes if they're worried about pore clogging. Reading through adult skincare forums, you'll find a range of experiences, but a decent number of success stories. Grandma believes the secret is moderation. Don't slather it on too thick, and make sure you're consistent yet cautious if you have sensitive skin. Number 16, relieve sunburn. Spending too long in the sun can lead to red, painful, and flaky skin that begs for relief. Castor oil's anti-inflammatory compounds help cool and soothe that burn, while the fatty acids replenish lost moisture. Gently applying a thin coat onto the sunburned area can bring immediate comfort. Some adults like to mix a bit of aloe vera gel with the castor oil for extra cooling. There's no need to rinse it off unless you find the texture too heavy. Using this remedy a few times a day until the sunburn calms down can reduce peeling and dryness, which Grandma often sees in the summer months after too much time in the garden. Number 17, soothe muscle soreness. If you've pushed your body during workouts or physical tasks, stiff muscles and aches are a common after effect. Castor oil can provide relief by warming up the area and helping blood circulation. Rubbing a small amount onto sore spots in firm, circular motions increases blood flow and brings nutrients to tired muscles. Some place a warm towel or heating pad over the oiled spot for about 15 to 20 minutes to deepen the relief. Adult fitness communities sometimes recommend repeating this after intense sessions to speed recovery and keep muscles loose. Grandma uses this especially on her back and shoulders after a day spent carrying groceries or gardening. Number 18, improve scalp health. A flaky, itchy scalp can be more than just dandruff. Sometimes dryness or mild irritation is the culprit, and castor oil's moisturizing properties help restore balance. Warm a tablespoon of oil and apply it directly to your scalp, massaging to boost circulation. Cover your hair with a shower cap or warm towel for at least 30 minutes, or overnight if you're up for it. Then wash thoroughly to remove any oily residue. Adult hair care enthusiasts say this approach can reduce itchiness, prevent scalp infections, and nourish hair follicles. Grandma thinks it's a lifesaver for those dealing with stubborn scalp issues or dryness from harsh styling products. Number 19, detoxify the liver. Castor oil packs are a classic grandma remedy for supporting liver health. Soaking a cloth in warm castor oil, placing it over the right side of your abdomen, where the liver is, and covering it with plastic wrap and a heating pad for 30 to 60 minutes is a method that's been mentioned in holistic circles for a long time. Advocates believe this improves circulation and lymphatic drainage, potentially helping the body flush toxins. Though the scientific evidence is still debated, many adults include castor oil packs in their self-care rituals because they find it calming and see benefits like improved digestion or better energy levels. Grandma advises making this a weekly routine if you feel sluggish, but keep in mind that any persistent issues still warrant professional evaluation. Number 20, melt belly fat. While castor oil won't magically dissolve fat, some people claim it assists by improving digestion and reducing bloating, thus contributing to a flatter appearance. One way is to mix a teaspoon of castor oil with warm water or herbal tea first thing in the morning, which can help things move along in your digestive tract and eliminate waste more efficiently. Another trick is massaging warm castor oil onto the abdominal area. The gentle pressure might encourage circulation, and some folks feel that it helps break down fat deposits over time. Adults who follow this routine say it should be combined with a healthy diet and regular exercise, noting that you won't see real progress if you rely solely on the oil. Grandma emphasizes realistic expectations. Castor oil is helpful, but it can't replace balanced meals or physical activity. With patience, though, it can be a small part of a bigger health strategy.